Hello guys, welcome to my channel. The two most popular web animation formats are Lottie and GIF. Among the two, GIFs have been around us for quite some time now. We often spot them on popular social media platforms and several websites. Lottie, a JSON-based animation file format, was launched recently, but it gained immense popularity in no time. Before we dive into the best method to add Lottie animation to your Elementor website, let me tell you why you should use Lottie animation over GIF animation. One of the most significant benefits which separate Lottie from other animation formats is the file size. Lottie files significantly increase download speed and reduce the amount of disk space utilization as the JSON is very small in size. Ultimately, when you load the page, the loading speed matters, which makes Lottie a reasonable choice. Furthermore, when you look at the Lottie animations, the visuals are crisp, vibrant, and high quality, which does not get blurry or fade out once you scale it up due to being coded. On the other hand, the GIF files are only 4 to 5 seconds long, can be 5 megabytes, which is a lot in real life and practically impossible to load every time. It takes time to load even the small animations and does not allow you to place huge animations on your website. So without any further ado, let's see the best method to add Lottie animation to your website. We can add Lottie animation using two methods. The first method is using the Elementor HTML widget without any additional plugin, and the second one is using a multitasking 5 stars rated plugin is known as Unlimited Elements. Both methods have their own benefits over others, that is why we will see both methods of adding Lottie animations on your Elementor website. Now let's first see the HTML widget method. To add the Lottie animation on your web page, first open to edit the same page using Elementor editor. Now here insert a column, and then add an inner section where you want to add Lottie animation. For now, I have already added a single column, and inside this single column, I have added a 2-column inner section, a left inner column for Lottie animation, and the right one for the text content. Now, add the HTML widget inside the same column where you want to add the Lottie animation. Now in the next step, we will be required to add a code block of HTML as well as a few blocks of custom CSS in our HTML widget. By the way, if you don't know anything about the coding, then don't worry, you can download the required code after scanning this QR code or after directly visiting the link shown here, and then follow along with me. Now, copy the Lottie animation HTML widget method code snippet, and then paste the same code here in the HTML widget code. Now, let me explain the code blocks one by one so that you can easily understand the customization. Now here on the top, we have a CDN link of the Lottie player. Without this link your Lottie animation will not work, so keep this link as is it. Below the CDN link, we have the Lottie player's HTML element with a Lottie file link and several customization properties. Now, if you want to change the Lottie animation, first select and delete the default source link, and go to the lottiefiles.com. Now here you will get thousands of Lottie animation files, some of them are paid but most are free. In order to get the animation link, first, you must be logged in, and if you don't have registered earlier, then click on the sign up. This website is totally free for sign up, so don't worry. You will get many options to sign up such as Facebook, Google, etc. In my case, I have already signed up with my Google account, so let me log in. Now, I have successfully logged into the Lottie file website, so let's proceed further. From the top right corner, you can search the Lottie animation using related keywords. By default, you will get the results of both free and paid animations. You can filter the free animation using this drop-down option. Now, click on the Lottie animation whatever you like. Once the Lottie animation page will open, then click on this button to copy the Lottie animation URL. Now go back to the Elementor page editor, and then paste the same animation URL just here. Here you can see, our new Lottie animation is loaded successfully. From this property you can change the Lottie animation background. I would highly suggest you always keep the animation background transparent, and if you want to change the Lottie animation background, then change the background color of the same column in which you have added the HTML widget, just like this. From this property, you can change the animation speed. By default, 1 is equal to 100% speed. If you want to increase or decrease the animation speed, then increase or decrease this value respectively. You can also input the value in the decimal fraction. If you want to stop the animation loop, then remove this property. Once you remove this loop property, then the animation will play for 1 cycle, and then it will stop automatically. Here, if you will keep this autoplay property, then the animation will start playing automatically once it will load on the page. And if you want to play the animation on cursor hover, then replace this word with hover. And in the end, if you want to stop the Lottie animation permanently, then remove this property. Now, here is the CSS code snippet for the Lottie player appearance, such as width, height, and margin. This CSS code block is for devices other than tablets and mobile. Here you can use width and height values for resizing. And you can use margin values for centering of the Lottie animation. And this code block is for tablet only. You can select the tablet from the responsive mode, and then change the values as you like. This code block is for mobile devices only. Select the mobile device from responsive mode, and then change the CSS properties as you like. In the end, just save the changes. Now, we have learned to add Lottie animation on our website using HTML widget. If you want to add the Lottie at only one place on your website, then the HTML method is the best way to add the Lottie animation. And if you are using Lottie animation most frequently, then the HTML widget method is not an efficient way to add Lottie animation to your website. For most frequent Lottie users, I have created a free Elementor Lottie widget in the second part of this video. You can watch the same video after clicking on the above card, or you can also watch the same video from the end screen. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the second part of this tutorial.